Welcome back. This is the N25 mock walkthrough, and we are now gonna tackle question 1. So, you're given the mean, the standard deviation, and the interquartile range of the 10 numbers are 20, 4, and 8. Find the new sum of the value. Okay, to find the new sum, we need to find the new mean. So the new mean is gonna be 20 plus 3, or 23. Therefore, the new sum is going to be 230. Part B, find the new variance. Adding a constant to a data set does not change the variance. What does a variance measure? It is how dispersed the data in that data set is doing, right? Let's say if it's all close to one another, then the variance is very small, or in this case, 0. If it is further apart, then you have a massive variance. But if you're adding the same quantity to all the terms, that does not change the variance at all. So the new variance is simply be the standard deviation squared. In this case, it's 4 squared, or 16. And part C, the interquartile range. If you add the same amount to every single value, the Q1 would also increase by 3, right? Q3 is also increased by 3. Therefore, the IQR is gonna be Q3 minus Q1. It's actually unchanged because you're finding the difference between the two. So this is equal to 8 as you're given. This is the end of question 1. In question 2, you're given a function and you're asked to find the equation of a tangent line. This is a very traditional, classic, predictable question. Tangent line to the curve at x equals to 1. Tangent line means you need to find f prime at 1 and f at 1. So let's differentiate f. F prime of x is equal to the derivative of e to the u is equal to e to the u times u prime. So this is going to be e to the x cos of x squared minus 1 times the derivative of this guy. I'm going to copy this term. We are differentiating a product of two functions, so we have to use the product rule. The derivative of u times v is equal to u prime times v plus u times v prime. So u prime times v, u times v prime. The derivative of cosine of x is negative sine of x. The derivative of x squared minus 1 is 2x. So you also have to use the chain rule here. Simplifying your answers, you should obtain cos of x squared minus 1 minus 2x squared sine of x squared minus 1. We need f prime at 1. So let's substitute x equals to 1 into our expression for f prime. This is equal to e to the 1 cos of 0 minus 2 sine of 0. And this will give you e. F of 1 is equal to e to the 1 cos of 0, or e to the 1, or e. Having this information, we can plug into our equation for the tangent line. Y minus f of 1 is equal to f prime of 1 times x minus 1. This value is e. This value is e. Therefore, y sorry, therefore y is equal to ex. Both answers are accepted, by the way, unless they specify the form of the equation. In this case, they don't. So you can give either one. Question 3. Mr. Tum deposited 10,000 bucks in a bank on his 25th birthday and 9,000 on his 26th birthday. The interest was compounded yearly at R% per annum, and the total amount in the account on his 27th birthday was 22,000. Find the value of R. Another straightforward question. He received 10 grand on the 25th birthday. That means that on the 27th birthday, he should have 10,000 times 1 plus R divided by 100 squared dollars. He received 9,000 on the 26th birthday. So on the 27th birthday, the money has 1 year to compound, and he should receive 9,000 times 1 plus R divided by 100. We know that he has a total of 22,000. Therefore, 10,000 times 1 plus R divided by 100 squared plus 9,000 times 1 plus R divided by 100 is equal to 22,000. Divide both sides of the equation by 1,000. Would go a step further and introduce a dummy variable. So let t equal to 1 plus R divided by 100. Your equation now becomes 10t squared plus 9t is equal to 22. Factorize this guy. Therefore, 1 plus R divided by 100 is 1.1, or 1 plus R divided by 100 is negative 2. This, guys, is impossible because R has to be positive. Therefore, R is equal to 10. And this is the end of question 3.